Plus, we'll go live to L.A. as the Academy announces this year's Oscar nominees.
Getting excited.
Hey, check this out. Backstage, ladies, you see the guys on stage, all the big hunky muscles? Those are costumes, right?
Yep.
Maybe. All right, we're going to talk to the head of wardrobe coming up in just a few minutes. Cirque Du Soleil Quidam in town. You do not want to miss. Hang on.
Well, you think your closet is crowded? Cirque Du Soleil's latest show has more than 2,500 costume items along with nearly 300 shoes.
You have like 300 shoes in your closet,
301.
Right? Whoa.
Yeah. Just
For that
one, I have
odd
half
day.
a pair.
Yeah, that odd day where she only wears one shoe. Craig Coffey backstage at the World Arena with one busy lady responsible for the giant task of keeping the cast of Quidam dressed for success.
Kimberly and Justin, hello. Yes, we are backstage now, really backstage. This is kind of the heart right now of Cirque Du Soleil Quidam. Of course, all the fantastic costumes that we see. This is the lady right here. She's in charge of the whole thing. This is Justine Willis. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Head of wardrobe now. And tell us what goes in to making all these costumes and I guess keeping up with them, right?
Yeah, well, they're all made in Montreal, so we just maintain them here. So we fix them, we alter them, we do wigs, we do shoes.
They're made specific to each body type, right?
Yeah, well, they're made to the artist. So when the artist goes through Montreal, they're measured, and they make generally they make a mock-up and they test it out, and then when they know it works, they make it in the actual fabric.
Also in Montreal, all the wardrobe, all the costumes that you see, there's so much, right?
Yeah.
Everything is hand painted.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Like this is just one of, I mean, many boots. And look at all the detail right there. Hand painted. You do have a touch-up station here.
Yes, we do.
Right.
So this one is brand new. So this is how it arrives. And obviously, after it's been on stage once, it will get scratched.
Okay.
So every day we paint them. We have to follow the same design. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's also talk about painting, maybe airbrushing. We see the guys on stage. Come on, you notice the guys, right?
Yeah.
They walk around. They take their shirts off. Is it like that all the time?
It's always like that. But when you work in wardrobe, you don't notice anymore.
No, you don't care? Oh, come on.
We've seen it so much that.
Yeah. So you actually now you airbrush their six-packs, right?
Yes, we do.
And their abs.
Everybody, every day. Yeah.
Could you do that for me, maybe?
Sure.
Yeah. Not enough paint. Probably not. Okay. Hey, tell us what's the one thing that people might not realize when it comes to costumes here with Cirque that we should know?
Maybe that the costumes have to be functional as well as follow the design. So it's not just a case of looking good on stage and being, you know, like a good design. It also has to work for the thing that the artist is doing. So
that's good to know because there's a lot of movement.
Yeah, exactly.
They're athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of lycra, of course, but also there's a lot of leather to protect the skin of the artist.
So the outfits, I mean, it's an extension of their body.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much. How long does it take to get into costume?
It depends on the costume because some of them are like the same as you would put on your normal clothes. There's a zip or there's kind of trousers, and then there are other things where the ones they use for the ropes, they have lacing on the leg, so they have to spend about 10 minutes every show lacing up the legs.
To get out of the costume, boom, take it right off, right?
Again, it depends. As well, when they've been on stage and they've sweated into it, it can be hard to take off.
And then we're right back to square one. The guys walking around out the shirts.
That's why they take them off.
Yeah. Okay. Get the paint. Shh. I want it, right? Okay. Hey, we're going to go ahead and toss it back to you in studio. Cirque Du Soleil Quidam, right here. We are really backstage. This is the pulse of what goes on. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Back to you guys.
Wish my closet was that organized. Cirque du Soleil's Quidam runs through Sunday at the World Arena. There are 7 shows left, including 2 performances Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For ticket information, contact the World Arena box office or dial the number on your screen, 866-464-2626.